Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Christopher Corson. I'm a specialist in the United States Army. My topic for today would be on noise, light, and litter discipline. My objective is to educate you about noise, light, and litter discipline and why this practice is important. Now we're going to talk about noise and why this practice is important. Now, oftentimes we are placed on rotation or in a combat area, or we're in the field and we're carrying out some form of operation. Now, the enemy can be close to us, and if we make a lot of noise or unnecessary noise, then we will be detected by the enemy. In order to avoid this, we would have to secure all metal parts. For example, if we have anything like keys that will make a lot of noise, if you have keys on you and you're in the field, this should be properly secured in your bags or somewhere that it won't make any noise on your person. Now, the next object that we're going to look at that can make a lot of noise is your dog tags. If this is around your neck or it is somewhere on your person, this will make a lot of noise, and this can also indicate that somebody is close by or occupying that area. The next object that can make a lot of noise is your canteen. The canteen holder. This can make a lot of noise, which will indicate that we are in the area or we are passing by. Now, we're going to look at lighting. Now, when we're talking about light, we should stress on this kind of light. This is definitely a no-go when we're in the field. This kind of light can be detected from miles away. So the enemy will know that there is presence in a specific area, and then these people will move in on us. Now, the operative light that can and should be used is this kind of light. Now, we were issued with this light. This is an ordinary flashlight with ordinary lens. So this is a white light. So what we were also issued with is a red lens. Now, what this lens does is that it prevents a certain amount of light from shining out. Let me give you an example. And this is the operative way to use this flashlight. When you turn this flashlight on, it will not shine that far, and the light will not be that bright to be detected by any enemy who wants to close in on us. The next thing we're going to look at is cigarette. Now, a cigarette light might be or look to us as if it's a lesser light, but if we have night goggles and NVG, then this light would appear to have a much greater light, and such light can be detected from even miles away. And this is what we need to eliminate while we are in the field, deployment, or just carrying out our mission. Now, what we're going to look at, litter discipline. Now, when we speak about litter discipline, we're talking about garbage. Anything that you might want to dispose or get rid of. Now, what we are to do in the field, we need to have a bag or something that we can put our garbage in. This practice is to eliminate rodents like rats, roaches, snakes, anything that can probably be a vector or carry like any disease that can pass on in the area that we are occupying. Now, when we establish a litter point, when we are finished with our operation, or we are finished with our field event, or we are finished rotation, what we need to do is bring this litter with us. The reason for this is if the enemy is close by, or if the enemy is actually in that area, they can detect that this area was occupied by soldiers. And they can also detect, depending on if we were eating something warm, they can detect that they left 5 minutes ago or even an hour ago. And these people can close in on us. So that's why we need to practice proper sanitation so that we can be less detected. Now, as soldiers, we are faced with numerous of field events. We are placed on rotations, we are placed on deployment. Now, while we are on deployment, we sometimes get reluctant, we sometimes are laid back, and we often come out of that militant zone and get in our relaxed and comfort zone. This kind of behavior sometimes will attack or attract unwanted attention to us. So that's why it is important to practice these kind of behavior so that it can be a part of us. Now, this concluded the end of my presentation. I am free for any questions. If not, then have a good day.